Thank you so much. I'm here tonight for a simple reason that we're all here. I love Patrick Kennedy.
You're here.
I knew the first time that I met him that he was a special person. I think the first time I met him was when he was going door to door to run for Congress the first time. So here I am, I think I'm leader or something in the Congress, and I'm out with Patrick Kennedy, going door to door, something that I love doing and I could see immediately that he loved doing. This is a man named Patrick Kennedy. He had run for the state legislature in Rhode Island by going door to door. You would think that someone with the last name of Kennedy from this family would not start out going door to door to run for the state legislature. But that tells you all you need to know about Patrick Kennedy. He's never had any arrogance. He's never had any conceit. He's only been humble servant of the people that he represented. He never used his name for undue influence or favor. He was just a private citizen of the great state of Rhode Island who wanted to do public service and did it in the most humble and honorable way that it can be done. That's all you need to know about Patrick Kennedy. Senator Dodd said a minute ago that this will be the first time in 40 some odd years that there won't be a Kennedy in the Congress. Well, what I want you to know tonight is that, and I'm not disparaging what anybody's done, but it really doesn't matter because Patrick Kennedy's still in the country. We've been friends and we've worked together on lots of things. And right now we're planning to work together on a project that only he could come up with. A project to focus our greatest scientists in the country on what I often call the black hole of medicine. Neurology, mental health, which affects most every family in the country, including mine. It's the unspoken. It's the thing that we don't want to put out in front of people, but it affects almost every family in the country. And Patrick wants it to be the modern moonshot that JFK talked about 50 years ago, to find out more, not about outer space, but about inner space, so we can solve these dastardly problems that affect every family in the United States. That's what he's going to do. And I predict to you that in the days ahead, he will make a contribution to the good of our people that will not just equal, but will exceed the fabulous service that he gave the people of Rhode Island over these years. Because he is going to lead us to crack the code and find answers to all of these problems that affect our people and our veterans. And our veterans with post-traumatic stress syndrome, which they suffer from all over the United States. I don't know if you know this, I'm sure you do. In World War II, only 20% of those who were wounded came out of the field. Today it's 80%. But many, many of those folks and people who did not have physical injuries have mental injuries. And they need help. They are in need of help. Their families are in need of help. And Patrick had the genius to put this entire scientific effort under the headline of, are we going to take care of our veterans? And that's why we're going to succeed for them and people who have mental disorders all over this country and mental problems. Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, Lou Gehrig's disease. You can go down the list. So Patrick, I'm expecting a lot from you. I've always expected a lot from you, and you've always done it. He was there to help us with the DCCC. We worked together day and night. We flew on planes and went into flea bag motels and came out and raised money for candidates all over this country. He's performed fabulous public service, but the best is yet to come, because I predict that Patrick Kennedy, leading this effort, will for the first time in the history of our country crack the code and solve all manner of neurological disorders that have beset our people for centuries. Patrick, thank you for your public service. The best is yet to come.